Hello, people. How are we doing today? It's the day after Thanksgiving. It's literally Black Friday, and the tracking for the package of the poetry books and stuff was arriving today. So I knew that eventually it would get here, and eventually I would hop on it and be like, "Let's do an update." Even though it's Black Friday and people are on like holiday, this is the second it arrived, and if we wait any longer, we'll be in December, and I won't even have put up an update in November. So that'd be pretty sad, I think. So the books have arrived. They look really good. I'm actually pretty happy with them. Um, I'm not sure quite what I was hoping for exactly in this one. It is black pages, the green text, baby. Maybe someday in some future I'll try out like glossy pages so that the black is really rich and dark and the green pops a little more, but it's still very much legible. I'm not mad about it. But yeah, they arrived just like within the last hour or so. The tarot cards do come in, or the oracle cards, I suppose, do come in a little plastic sleeve. I was trying to avoid plastic. I am sorry for people who don't want plastic waste in their life. But we've got the excess and the loss and the hunger and the obsession cards. They look great. These are for people who backed both me and my partner project. But I think I also made them add-ons in the survey so you could grab them. It's just 4 cards, and it goes with if you were grabbing the cards from any of the other collaboration projects that are out there. Also, I paid extra to have a white envelope that the art prints come in. I was trying to avoid the plastic waste, and I didn't think about it, but I guess they put the cards in a little plastic envelope. Um, it's hard a little bit. Oh no, it looks really good when you catch the light. You can make everything out really well. The room I was in when I opened this, it was actually hard to read it where it intersected with images, but it's actually very legible if you can just catch the light. This one will be the hardest. But I don't know, it's still fun and I like it, so I'm gonna roll with it. On the backs are the covers of the books that they come from, so that's kind of fun and neat. Got Vanessa, the Dead Sister 12. It's hard to read backwards with funky fonts. And then this one is green foil, which is super fun always. So I'm very delighted about these. I think they look great. I do like the books. My only frustration is that these look like they're black edged, right? Yeah, because I did it with a Sharpie because they arrived looking like this. That's not black edged. The This book looks like it has a black edge just because the pages are black, but it's not actually black edge. That's why it looks kind of gray. That is what happens if I use a Sharpie on them and they look the way they're supposed to and be black on the edges. But no, they arrived very not black edged. I've actually had a couple issues with that so far. When I put in the quote originally, I explained I wanted black painted edges, and they quoted me for that. Um, and then when we were going to manufacturing, they were like, "Hey, what does black edge mean?" And I was like, "Well, that's not good. That's not a good question to get from your manufacturer after you've already paid and you should already be in manufacturing." Um, so then I showed them. I showed them a book that has black edges, and I was like, "I want it like this." And they're like, "Okay." And then they sent me an email recently. They were like, "We did the black painted edges like you wanted. We're excited for you to get it." I don't know what they think they did. I don't, especially on this one. This is the one that they were talking about, and they showed me in an image, and they were like, "We did it," and I'm like, I'm not sure where they think they did it. But yeah, now that I have it, I'm like, I have no idea what they think they did black painted edges on, because it's just not present. This is what the edges all look like. They're just perfectly white. So I'm just gonna keep sharpieing the rest of those because I want them to look correct. Additionally, weeks ago, I got the slightly updated versions of the old books of poems. You have the Publishing Goblin logo on here, which you didn't used to. You also have my name, Seven Day Nasmond, on here and on the cover when you didn't used to. Because these books actually came out before I founded Publishing Goblin as a business, so they didn't have the business logo on it. So I've just updated the insides as well. and I updated the backs to have their ISBN numbers and proper UPC codes because I have those now. That's a new thing for my business, actually getting real ISBNs and real barcodes. So same thing with this book. I did almost nothing on the front. I just threw a publishing goblin in the corner. But on the side, you've got the publishing goblin logo. And on the back, I actually included what books it took poetry from because it's the selected and edited book. And I adjusted the layout on the back a little bit, and of course put logo and UPC and ISBN. Overall, everything does look really good. I just really want to fix the black edged pages. The whole reason that I went with a manufacturer and did a bigger print run instead of doing print on demand was so that I could get specialty things like black edged pages. And originally I was thinking about doing some foil, but I decided not to. I just really wanted the black edged pages because that was really exciting to me. So I hope that they can do that. I don't know why they're struggling with it. It's not a super uncommon thing, but we will see. And as soon as I get information on that or pictures from the factory of them like spraying the books black, I will hop back here to tell you that we are going. But our timeline's still the same because I'm likely to get the books either in December or more likely in January. I will ship in January. I have no interest in trying to fight the Christmas time rush of packages and getting your guys' stuff lost in the mail trying to get to you at like the worst time of year. So yeah, you have seen the things. It's exciting. In a little over a month and a half here, I should have them and be send them out to you. So I will let you know when that time is coming. Otherwise, thanks again for supporting poetry. I feel like I'm lost in a flurry of projects all the time, but it really is very meaningful that these smaller projects are things I can still do and I can still get help from you to help make the print run possible. It's just really delightful. Poetry doesn't often get a chance to come into the world, and it does today because of you. So thank you so much, and I will talk again soon. All right, bye bye.